standing here.
Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death. Literally. You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well, standing here.
Well, standing here. Okay. Pagi-pagi Genshin lagi, bos.
No time to lose.
Alah, nggak dapet. Ngelek ya. Yahoo! Keanehan dan kejahatan di akhir. Buku HNG bahaya meningkat. Inilah boy. Uts, ekspedisi dulu.
Yep.
Yang V-nya ada stabilitas. Kok menjual? Gue pengen ini juga membuat sesuatu. Udah 1000 buat apa ya? Aduh, sayang banget. Waduh, potnya sudah jadi, Bung. Potnya udah. To be. It's like 6 a.m. in the morning. Halo, Beb.
Maybe you're not.
Maybe you're not. Bikin apa dulu ya? 2019. Kompol lagi dibuat nggak sih? Oh iya. Ini dulu deh.
No time to lose.
The one before you is known as Jade Seeker. One travels far and wide. Ah, encounters with fine treasure.
Cubi. Oh, ini guys, setnya mingguan ya. Udah langsung beli lah. Kita bisa kesana nggak sih? Keren banget kalau bisa sana, bos. Bagus, bos. Gila. Di mana misinya nih, Pak? Hancurkan menara helikopter. Hidup kadang saja tidak adil. Bangun rumah jadi kuli. Nebang kayu buat POCI. Nggak semua bisa dituangkan ya. Nggak bisa kelihatan gitu bedanya yang bisa terbang sama enggak. Ih, jauh, bos. Itu nih benang ya, aduh. Bentar.
No time to lose.
No time to lose. Aduh. Enak, bos. Chanifray, bos. Mana bisa ada bola musuh bantuan datang?
Incinerate!
Mana nih?
Swift and merciful.
Rain outlines your fate.
Swift and merciful.
Motion to compel.
Tetal. Sumpah ya, Chanifray enak banget. Dual. Dekat. Indah taliannya, bos. Di bawah tuh ada apa sih? Oh, helikopter nambang. Bunuh lah ya, ngapain di depan? Cepat sudah. Nah, kecil lu bisa gini. Ngapain bang sendirian kau? Ada siapa nih?
Incinerate!
Lumayan bos. Ini apa nih bos? Oh bisa karena biasa. Target explore 100%. Apaan nih? Konyol banget.
Fourth, my blade.
Boom!
Gambang. Hehehe. Putus awal.
Bring it on.
Riptide. Gak kena dong bos.
No time to lose. Who's next?
Satu lagi di situ ya. Oke. Karena dia di situ, berarti lewat sini aja. Lari lagi.
No time to look.
Let the win. Oh ini tuh di bawah ya, di dalam tanah. Geopisap. Dendam gua malu.
Know my soul!
Swift and merciful.
Motion to compel!
No time.
Incinerate!
A touch of frost.
Aduh.
Fourth, my blade.
Alah. Buat ah.
Boom!
Galak banget bos. Ganti dulu ya. Mana ini dia? Suka gini dah. Ngebak kan? Untuk ngebak nggak bisa.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a
Ayo buta lu. Wah buta.
Incinerate!
Ngeng. Gimana sih ngumpet di bawah sini ya?
You can run.
Udah mulai teteh buat. Modal semua langsung rata, cuk.
No time to lose.
Tinggal si babonnya.
Rain outlines your fate. Motion to compel. Motion to compel.
From whence you came.
From whence you came. Mana nih? Ya. Alah.
How? One with my blade.
Boom boom. Invisible evidence.
Invisible evidence.
Motion to compel.
Swift and merciful.
Swift and merciful.
Incinerate.
Modal enak banget.
No, my sword.
Invisible evidence. Musim tahu. Disuruh dengar semua kisah perjalanan Geo. Apa belum ya? Kok di sini sih musim kan? Kenapa harus ku cari? Siapa yang benar-benar membeli? Oh my god, gue udah ngasih apa aja ke dia ya? Ini kali ya, di Leslie kali ya. Coba deh. Kayaknya itu harus semua
No time to lose.
diwak-wakan. Oh udah lagi. Waduh, diwak-wakan udah ini udah. Udah itu aja deh. Sweet power kali ya. Ini sekalian bos ngambil misi bos.
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people? Awesome! We're good at that!
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this
Paman Dai. Bukan batu biasa. Add as services.
No time to lose.
Rain outlines your...
Mana Paman Dai?
I am indeed. Ah, now then.
Huh? How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face.
Right again! You're pretty perceptive!
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, don't you? All right, my assistant should be a...
Woo woo! That's why we're here! Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Kenapa nge? Blok.
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very
Aduh, Mas
difficult
Jange,
matter.
Mas Jange.
Too much for adventurers alone to handle life here.
Gue pengen join dia.
So there is someone else!
Siapa Zhongli?
Do you think we're not up to the job?
Kawan jawab pesaing muka lagi.
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Mines are dangerous. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. With a profession. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul in Teyvat that knows rocks better than...
You're a fool if you think you found Teyvat's #1 rock expert.
Ya Zhongli lah, Cuk.
And why might that be?
Because Teyvat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours.
Iya, Zhongli kan? Ngel tuh masih main Genshin nggak sih? Ke defense ya.
Haha! Didn't expect that, did you? Wait here, we'll go fetch him. I bet Young Lee is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
Lah gue kira asistennya Zhongli aja.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Young Lee, there you are.
Oh, here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no.
Zhongli
We're here
penikmat
for
cerita
you.
tapi dia
Do you
yang
have
punya
time?
ceritanya anjir.
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
Kami punya pekerjaan udah punya misi.
We need someone who understands geology and ore.
Someone who understands geology and ore.
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Teyvat more qualified? The requester claims to have enlisted Teyvat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
Yes, betul sekali.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
It's just... Uncle Dai doesn't know what he's talking about. Paimon just wants to
Mencerahkan
enlighten
dia.
him.
Mencerahkan.
I see. Well, then it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority. We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own understandings.
Udah akun dia, Cok.
Stop being so modest, Young Lee. Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Dai.
Listen, let me tell you.
Uncle Dai, we're back.
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, I do have a claim to some experience in this field.
Uh-huh, so you say. Wait till my guy gets here, then we'll see. It's no use me singing his praises. You'll have to see for yourselves.
Siapa anjir?
Is this the place?
Coba kuy.
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kunjun. Young
Kunjun.
Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And as for this gentleman...
Hah? Kenapa nih? Kok kayak musuhan?
Action Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhang Li. I've heard about you. They say you're a man of great knowledge and many talents. I had no idea I'd be meeting you in person today.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Jadi ini channel
Huh? I wouldn't know where to start.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhongli wins, he's the assistant. If Zhongli loses, never mind. Zhongli won't lose.
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll be interesting to see which one of us wins.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.
Anjir.
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is, incidentally, the only skill I have worth talking about.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kunjun.
Naksir.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road one day when Uncle Dai called me over. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a while.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can most certainly lend a hand. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
Batu apa,
A
Cuk?
glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption. If I'm not mistaken, this is a rough gem from another nation.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition tells me that there's high-quality crystal ore inside.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had no inkling of purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contained in the moment of its formation. The crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed within a mountain, reflecting shafts of daylight that make it through. Now that's a rare treasure.
Such a detailed description. Almost like he saw it with his own 2 eyes. Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you? After all, we haven't even seen what's inside yet.
Everything he said is true.
Langsung percaya nih.
Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular crystal contains mountain lake water. A rare find indeed.
Well, if Zhongli said so, it must be true.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli. How did you know exactly what lay within?
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately. I hope you didn't mind me flaunting my experience, Mr. Kunjun.
Ente sudah hidup beribu tahun, zombie.
Of course not. I feel I've met a kindred spirit here today. I hope you will accept my Uncle Dai. It would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise...
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me.
Oke, kita dicasem. Di situ dong. Work with my blade. Tang tang tong tang tong tang tong tong tang tong. Pancing dulu lah. Please lah, gue nggak mau berantem bos.
Whoa, this mine is huge!
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, the 4 men we'd left behind,
Wah,
I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when I decided to enlist help.
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave Sen, and Mao.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives. Could it be that the 4 of them left for another mine?
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around, and we didn't pass any other mines on the way over.
Huh. Such a huge mine.
Underground, overground, we left no stone unturned. We tried everything short of...
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before extracting any conclusions.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed where...
isu keliling-keliling
So
nih guys ya.
strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Let's... Over here! What's this? A pile of shirts, some trousers.
Huh. A few everyday items. They must belong to Uncle Dai and his men.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ada 4.
Huh. That seems
Keliling.
right. 10 shirts, 10 pairs of trousers. These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around. Oh, and some tool belts.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift. Mining equipment.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Lah iya.
Correct.
Mungkin karena tidak butuh, mungkin kalau
Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they left with the tools of their trade. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items? Curious.
Huh. Why would someone set off with their tools but leave their luggage behind?
One, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis.
buat teoretikal
Or
dulu
2,
guys.
they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
Mungkin.
Oh.
Maksudnya mereka juga.
It's certainly a possibility. We'll need more clues before any further info.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make a note and let Uncle Dai know.
Crumble!
Combo.
Rise!
Biar nyala gimana sih yang butuh?
Quake!
Tak biar nyala. Cepetan bos.
Rise!
Ah, ada. Mulutnya nyala-nyala.
Kunjun, what do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Nih ada batangnya zombie.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. A moment, please.
Ngapain dia?
Okay.
Bercahaya dong. Oh, anak kecil yang itina sudah. Kok bisa gitu sih dia?
Looks like he's concentrating really hard. What's he up to?
I see. 4 men. following someone out of the mine.
Kok dia bisa ngeliat kayak gitu sih anjir?
It looks like a child.
A child? What's a child doing in a mine?
I'm not sure.
Also, how did you see anything exactly?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to tell you remained a secret. It's a little... I can perceive the memories of ore.
Sakti anjir.
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock and boom, it just happens?
Kok sakti sih dia?
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area. All I have to do...
Amazing! So you can find out everything that ever happened there.
Sakti
It
cuk.
depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
Wah, sakti cu anjir.
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability indeed. It was prudent of Uncle Dai to recruit you, Mr. Kunjun.
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw,
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai. Let's make a note of it.
Ayo langsung aja kerja bos. Kalau sudah bos. Bravo. Siapa kuy?
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Ah, yes. You must be... I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy. I stayed behind with the other four. After a while, I decided to take a break. Just to catch my breath. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, maybe I'm next.
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a shelter. Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. We should note that down too. Found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
Paman Dai. Dai cilik.
You're back. How are the investigations going?
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place. This suggests that your men didn't leave of their own accord, but were forced to.
Halo Sinux.
Forced to? But who would
Halo.
kidnap miners?
Mencuri penambang. Sudahkah Anda spiral malam ini? Belum dong bos. Katanya lebih susah ya, tapi belum nyoba sih. Ada habis satu habis level.
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine.
Habis misi zombie.
One of them left the site to take respite. When he awoke, his colleagues had disappeared without a trace. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound.
Suara zombie enak banget.
It would appear that the incident occurred on site.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away with him?
This leads me to my third point.
Sabat
Mr.
dulu,
Kunjun
oke,
here made
bye-bye.
good use of his
Nyari primo bos,
expert
nguli bos.
techniques to arrive at a conclusion.
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around. There's no way a child would have made it over to the mine.
Bisa jadi lo ada.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion. Your men were following a child.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit.
Apakah mau berbantuan?
You've been invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us.
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago. Even if they set out on foot, they will have covered a lot of ground by now.
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over to the settlements further out and make some inquiries.
Okay.
There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go investigate and see if we can come up with anything. In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will...
Ada pamandai. Ayo kita masuk nih.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements while we keep investigating here.
Correct.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Apa yang kurang, Cuk?
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kunjun? Paimon bets he's still investigating. Let's go find him.
Kunjun, Kim Jong-un. Apa nih?
Kunjun, what are you searching for? We're all out of clues. Let's get going.
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious stone known as Dragonfall.
Naga jatuh.
Dragonfall.
Tidak pernah dengar ya?
Dragonfall is often used in forging. What use do you have for it?
Di belakang kanan ada helico joget aja.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten something, but you can't remember exactly what it is.
Tidak enak, bos. Lupa, bos.
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do, perhaps if I can retrieve some,
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor, I will help you look for this stone.
Dibayar nggak sih nih, Zhongli?
Really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Zhongli.
You're
too kind.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there will be traces.
Great! Let's have a look.
Batu giok.
Wait! There are tracks here! These must have been left by the miners!
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miners are still within the pass itself. However, if we find new tracks, we can follow them wherever they may lead.
Punten gua mau bantu, please. Allahu Akbar. Diajak ribut sama dia. Ada hunter, bos. Beh, ada stepnya dong.
Hey, footprints!
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and kept moving.
If we follow their footprints, we should be able to find where they went.
Mana nih? Oh, nggak bangun kok nggak digituin.
Oh no, the footprints end here.
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Mana, bos? Nanya siapa, bos?
Hi there! Have you seen anyone dressed like
A miner? I'm afraid not.
Oh, ngeliat ya? Kok bisa ngeliat, bos?
Hello! Have you seen any miners nearby? About this tall? 4 of them?
Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm cloud watching?
Apaan sih nih orang?
Jeez, a little grumpy, aren't we?
Off baperan.
Whatever. Let's...
Off baperan. Ini harusnya benar jawabnya nih. Nah, karena ada cutscene berarti benar jawabnya.
Hey there!
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them.
Yeah, that's them!
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving slower than we'd anticipated. Traversing the geography of Lingju Pass must have held them up.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions. It was like they were in some...
Huh. This child. Did you see what they look like?
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short. I think...
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Let's go after them.
Aneh banget anjir. Itu penasaran jelas dah. Lalu usah kemana jauh nggak nih? Teleport anjir.
More footprints. There's a person over there.
Help! Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first. Ask questions later.
Anjir, disegapnya sama Geofisa Hatchling cuy.
Brace yourself.
Bom bak sudah.
Yahoo!
Gather!
Let's play.
Geofisa Hatchling musuh banget astaga.
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking through. My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue's Shengyu Hall.
Huh? You sure you're not a miner?
A miner?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying mining equipment.
I think I saw those people.
Kapan tuh ngeliat itu?
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I came across some people. A few men and a
Bang,
child.
view rumahku. Anjir, view rumah.
I was in a hurry. I didn't get a
Coba
good
lihat.
look. I'm afraid I'm not even sure what they looked like.
Padahal
Apologies.
saya bukan orang sipil arsitek.
I think that's all we needed to hear. Thank you.
I hope it's
Boleh,
useful to
boleh.
you. I'd better get going. There's a conference.
Iya ngeliatin semua gitu anjir.
According to this scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that we're looking for?
A child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty close to Paimon.
Ada Geofisa di belakang cuy. Jalan-jalan anjir.
But...
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Nih, abang Kang Sakti itu ngamal deh.
Aha! Paimon nearly forgot about our secret weapon.
Aita nggak ngomong sama sekali loh.
It looks promising. I'll do my best.
Ya, Kang ngamal cuy. OP anjir bang. Sebenarnya aja nggak bisa loh seorang dewa. Ini adeptus kali bang. Deh, anak kecilnya nggak ada cuy.
Huh. It's the same group, all right. They followed this road.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing is something I won't forget in a hurry.
Itu bang Uideko Kentata lihat ya abis ini. Kenapa dia bisa gitu anjir?
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But praise for Mr. Zhongli.
It's a good thing we brought our
Kompas
Kunjun
Kunjun
compass
anjir.
along. We would have
Paimon
lost
ngasih
all sense of
nicknya malah
direction a
ngasal
long
banget dah.
time ago.
It feels like we're cracking a criminal case. It's a lot of
Oh,
fun.
kayak Conan cuy, dia coba kayak kacamata cuy, bos ada gua.
Be that as it may, we would do well to keep our guards high. 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state,
Jalan
walking
melewati
ceaselessly day and night, over
lewati
hills and
gunung,
mountains,
lewati
led by a
lembah.
child.
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhangli. We should have our wits about us.
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings, but the level of aggression they exhibited was unusual.
Agresi, emang macam itu emang agresif anjir.
We have encountered many clues along the way. So far, they've pointed us in the right direction. The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday. From here, they would have had to navigate a perilous mountain road. If their destination is indeed Nantianmen, we should be able to catch up with them.
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle Dai does pass through here, it should guide him to us.
Clever thinking! A classic Zhangli move!
Wax, bos. Bisa? Ini bisa dilanjut nggak sih? Jelas-jelas tidak ada bidang kalau dulu. Oh, nggak bisa dihancurin ya? Gue penasaran. Butuh inspirasi rumah, cuk. Masukkan yuk, dia cari. Kamu nggak bisa. Gimana cara masuk ke rumah orang? Gimana cara masuk ke rumah orang tanpa bisa nggak sih? Bisa ya, harus nget dulu ya? Iya nggak sih? Oh iya ya. Oh iya. Gue dulu dah. Udah coba masuk. Ya. Lari bos. Data itu. Nakano. Ada apa di sini, Mitch? Wah.
Hey! Over here on the ground! Is this one of the missing people?
Anjir, tiduran gini anjir. Kalem ki anjir tiduran. Pingsan apa?
There's a basket lying here too. This must be one of the miners.
Hey! Hello? Can you hear us?
Masa dia 5 hari tiduran?
Judging by his appearance, he must have collapsed from exhaustion.
Should we wake him up?
I can still dig.
Sounds like he's whispering something.
Sepertinya dia menggunakan sesuatu.
It seems that he thinks he still has work to do. Something's not right. There's a camp nearby. We should take him there and monitor his condition before deciding our next move.
Ayo bos, diangkat bos. Angkat penambang bos. Nggak ada skin diangkat itu ya. Pas banget lagi hujan gini anjir.
How is he? He won't die, right?
Tidak akan mati kan?
He's worked himself into a stupor.
Dengan kondisi tadi.
Thankfully, he's not in serious danger.
Bagaimana bisa sampai kelelahan begitu?
Hyman heard him talking about digging for something.
Ya ada 2 slime aja di belakang.
It's certainly a possibility.
Aneh sekali.
It looks like there's something in his pocket.
Apa tuh?
Are these ore fragments?
Bisa melakukan dia pakai biji batu. Dia ngambil terus apa anjir?
I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
Jauh loh dari Casem ke sini jalan kaki anjir. Pakai teleport aja.
So he was kidnapped and then abandoned here. But if they didn't need him, why bring him all the way out here?
Unless something happened. Something that led him to fall behind.
Hyman's had enough. This is too mysterious.
Paimon lemah anjir.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have something for you.
What is it? Oh, is it a present?
Something for us?
Untuk kita.
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is extraordinarily rare.
Kristal, bos.
One for each of you.
Bisa dekat-dekat Mogam nggak?
Beautiful. Oh, and the colors change as you turn it. It's like a different crystal from each angle.
Terlihat mahal.
But of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Zhongli.
Kenapa Zhongli?
Huh? Is something wrong? Not to your liking?
Kenapa Zhongli?
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift during the current circumstances. But thank you. I will take good care of it.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice. Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some rest. I'm going to scan the surroundings.
You sure like rocks, huh, Kunjun?
Ores are the crystals of the earth. The sediment of time. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
Rest easy. I surveyed the area. There's no danger here. However, there is something I wanted to discuss with you.
Huh? What's with the seriousness all of a sudden?
Traveler, does Dragonfall mean anything to you?
You mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for? What's so special about it?
Paimon tuh itunya galaksi gitu aja slave ya. Galaksi.
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in high-temperature environments. Dragonfall, on the other hand, is formed as a product of elemental reactions.
Elemental reactions can produce material objects?
Oh, kayak lo bikin vaporwave terus jadi biji gitu.
Indeed they can. However, only a minority can survive for long periods of time. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental energy gave birth to elemental crystals. When the fighting ceased, these geological remnants were miraculously preserved.
Oh, gelut ini, Pak. Bang Alkon.
And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between, relatively unknown. A few hundred years ago, they were virtually mined into obscurity. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue now wishes to strike upon ore that has long since vanished from the earth?
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, surely he knows all of it's already been mined. Weird. Paimon doesn't get it.
Ini si Kunjun misterius juga ya.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun, whose motivations for seeking it are unclear even unto himself, it's practically unheard of.
Sense.
Ulterior motives? Is he a villain?
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. We must watch and wait. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. As for anything else, sooner or later the tide will reveal the lie of the land. We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this road through. Now that we've found, when you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We still have more investigation ahead. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this matter to a close, we can return and attend to him.
Okay, betul.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them appropriately.
Oh, tadi tuh habis hujan terus Zhongli ngomong karena ada poisan baru. Oh alah, bisa nggak sih kalau gue? Oh, nggak bisa yang ngelihat punya orang ya? Nggak bisa masuk tipe orang ya harus kan? Ya udahlah. Halo Kunjun.
Kunjun, we need to get going.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr. Kunjun?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. I couldn't find any clues. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the changing of the environment. Difficult to say. I feel that ore memories tend to be from the recent past.
So there's never any ancient memories?
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those memories...
That makes sense. It is the same for people.
Indeed. Let's keep going.
No, sakti, Cuk. Sumpah. Pergi ke pohon kru dan investigasi. Lotus. Kenapa ada foul? Siapa ada ini mati apa? Ayo gue pengen bertonton sudah. Mana sudah bos? Mana anjir? Kelewat anjir. Apa nih? Pohon.
Wow. Such an immense tree.
Keren banget. Ini kenapa warna bio juga ya?
And there's so many mysterious looking crystals up there too.
Amazing.
This ancient tree.
Apa nih?
Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. Perhaps you could survey this section.
Hati-hati ya.
All right then.
Kenapa bisa Zongli? Bisa kita mau terus?
Can you see anything
tidak ada
worth
Zongli jalan.
investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon's gonna look over there.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. Oh.
Apa nih? Anjir ada flashnya gitu dong.
This is...
Ada kayak Nani.
Hey, what's wrong?
Just a bit lightheaded. It's past. Not
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree and have a look?
Kenapa gue disuruh manjat aja kan lu bisa terbang, Paimon?
If you don't try, you won't know. Anyway, you'll be able to get a good look at our surroundings from up there. When has Paimon ever come up with a bad idea?
Sering, Cuk.
Wait a minute.
Paimon kan bisa terbang.
Alright,
Kan
Paimon
bilang
will
apa?
go. You wait here. Paimon will...
dia besar kalau dia bisa terbang.
All of you, come here.
Huh? Zhongli's voice came from behind the tree. Did he find another clue?
Zongli mah nemu lah.
Quick, let's go see. Maybe he found another miner.
Mana Zonglinya? Halo Zongli, ada 2 Zongli di sini. Oh ini tuh tempat yang segila itu.
This has been newly dug. It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel? Someone else go first.
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in.
Wis anjay.
There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Prepare yourselves and tread lightly.
Wis ini mulai asik nih. Ayo kita ke dalam gua, bos. Kita isi langkah pelan-pelan kan? Ya langsung cutscene, gue kira agak maju dikit. Ngebak kah ini? Oh. Nah kalau gini cutscene bener-bener cutscene.
Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
Huh? That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere till the gate.
So behind the seal, there's...
Kayak yang setes anjir. Terus Zongli.
What do we do? We can't hurt them.
Bisa shield gitu anjir. Keren banget. Bukan kecil aja, Cuk. Kunjungnya kemana anjir? Si kunjung kemana aja? Gue salah paham cowok nggak pakai zongli, gue dapet tail zongli. Aduh, apalah. Yang penting sama-sama zongli. Udah langsung malas dah gitu aja. What the fuck? Langsung malas dah. Langsung bet sama dia sih.
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for stealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtar, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words.
Yalah, asdaha. Lah. Kodok Zuma, sobat aja. Astaga, kodok Zuma sulit banget, Cuk.
Stabilize.
Let's play.
Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Berantem dah lu berdua, Max.
Yahoo!
Ini peliharaan zongli. Astaga.
Gather.
Dumpy go! Pew! Here we go!
Gather. Order guide you.
Wow.
Dumpy go! Yahoo!
Dalam buat sumpah.
There is no atonement for 1,000 years of pain, Morax. You think you can destroy me?
Wah, banget, Cuk. Musuh banget asli. Aku mau kasih ke mana? Ngaco. Kunjun malah diem baik. Kunjun kemana sih? Gue bingung. Tadi kayak ketembak sama ini ya kan, ketembak sama si Asdahanya, tapi hilang, Cuk. Entah kemana. Ayo kita coba depan tuh. Ayo nggak kritikal lagi. Kunjung kalau ikut sini juga langsung mati tuh di sodok sama kodok Zuma aja. Ayo mati lu. Asik sini bosnya agak, waduh, B5 KB. Kenapa bro? Ini asik sih lawan si ini sopo si Asdahanya nih kelas, lumayan kelas. Tapi kayak no konteks gitu loh, tiba-tiba langsung ketarik, langsung berantem, kagak ada konteks apa-apanya.
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
Kan lu, kita nggak kembali, tapi lu yang nyari kita, Bang. Berarti si Azza tuh tahu ya kalau Morax itu zongli ya? Maksudnya kayak dia apa emang dia dulu badannya zongli gitu ya?
You should call it by its name, Ishtar. Fate.
Semangat. Iya, ikhlas, Bang. Habis ini spell habis ya, Bang, katanya susah. Sama event baru Geovisap, aduh.
Fate! So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
Kenapa sih Asdaha bentukannya anak kecil ya? Formnya ya? Atau lebih ini kali Muhammad.
You have forgotten.
Ini Kunjun, Bo.
That voice!
Asdaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Kunjun siapa, Cuk? Aslinya, Cuk.
Morax. It's been a while.
You're
siapa anjir?
Ajdaha. The very same.
Huh?
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes, it was all I could manage.
Hah? Gimana Asdahanya ada 2 gimana?
Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree.
Kok soal Kunjun kayak lebih dalam ya?
Allow me to elaborate. I am not Ajdaha the whole, but a fragment.
Oh, pantesan dia punya kekuatan, dia Asdaha, Cuk.
Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Ajdaha you see there to be a reflection of such polarities. We are a schism of the will.
Jadi Asdaha ada 2 gitu.
Of Ajdaha.
Apa ini kayak ini ya? Kayak QB dipecah jadi 2 ya?
So there are 2 Ashdahas?
Ya pasti Paimon kaget.
No, it can't be. That's impossible.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you. But would anyone listen?
Nggak tahu dah, nggak
That's
peduli.
when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in aid of digging to the entrance to the seal itself.
Oh, dari luar
Your
itu
plan
dia ngancurin
was to
dari
launch an
dalam.
attack on both ends.
Dari dalam dia dari
From
luar
outside,
The audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body.
Oh, dia nggak sepenuh tubuh Kunjun.
I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear. Find Morax and aid him in stopping you.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have recognized you.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet did I truly. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity and ancient dragonkind.
Kalau ada cutscene yang kayak di YouTube, bisa-bisa nge-lag nih.
There would be no harm in it. The decision is yours.
You have Ajdaha, was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. However, that which is derived of the earth is the memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. But as time passes, erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend. And his memories of defending Liyue Harbor. Ajdaha, now incomplete, became irascible, aggressive.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
Kenapa sih para Alcon punya hewan tapi ngamuk semua anjir?
This much is true. Which is why you attacked the chasm. Why you waged war against Morax. In the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Overexploitation caused the ley lines to quake, which brought untold suffering to us. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, we lost the ability to coexist with humanity. Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion, but it was futile. Everything returns to dust. It is the natural order, and so we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Ajdaha and Morax. You can hate me, but you cannot deny me.
No! No!
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's benevolence. The echo of a contract set in stone. I harbor...
No! It is I, Ajdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains and the oceans that decides. I will not swear allegiance to this insect.
Insect aja.
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in
Aja dia pasang
turn.
terus agak.
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the earth, all powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as
Batu giok.
jade. Strange. What is this feeling? And all this?
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it...
No! That isn't true! I don't accept this
Mau
as
diapain
fate!
mati deh.
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
More axe!
Wah, hilang tuh anak kecil juga, cuy.
The little girl vanished.
Dia tersegel.
Are you satisfied, Ajdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it. So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days?
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me,
as you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
Oh, yang ngasih penglihatan tuh si Zhongli. Oh,
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun. A pair of eyes.
Your power is nearly spent.
Perceptive as always, my
Shall we get going? You and...
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going. To fix the damage left in your wake.
Straight down to business as always.
Mas dah ada 2 bagian. Keren juga ya. Ini loh bro, tiang zoomnya segede ini zaman dulu, sekarang sekecil ini. Gila ya, gede banget. Yeah.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners.
Pro di situ anjir. Lah ada Uncle Dai-nya di sini.
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems he'll be okay. Huh? Young Kun, what is...
Oh, masih ada hawa.
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those 3 miners are over there,
Ada
in
hawa-hawa
that
tiba-tiba.
cave.
What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't worry.
Right. Well...
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men.
Okay.
Kunjun, we should be calling you Ajdaha. You're coming back to Liyue Harbor too, right?
Not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. He too will be...
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind, yet their creators see so much. Perhaps...
Ajdaha, I am no longer the Geo Archon.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Archon Gale sudah meninggal.
Even you met such a fate. Let's get the difficult part out of the way.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
Kebangkitan kejatuhan, anjay.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. You were always the strongest. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained by heaven. Even you may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people, those...
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Oh yeah.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago, and would not be having to face me again now.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done, a reunion between old friends is an auspicious occasion.
That day in the chasm. Did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly sealed away.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you, let alone seal you away.
Hence my inception. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, but the old friend, god of contracts, I hereby honor.
Thank you, Ajdaha.
My life is at an end. I will join the eternal flow of time.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Ya, sebelahnya cabut. Jadi ini Kunjun yang sebenarnya.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Wow, that was so weird. It was like he suddenly became another person.
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun.
Dia adalah teman baikmu.
He was. Centuries may have passed since then, but events from 1,000 years ago remain crystal clear in my mind.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Dong, nge-lag dong.
Most of the ancient geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ajdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes. Quicker than words could tell, lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
Keren. Mantap. Enakan no host udah taet. Udah taet. Harus udah aku coba lihat deh. Kayaknya kalau nunjukin foto orang harus jadi fanlist dulu deh.
1,000 years ago, Ajdaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Ajdaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted to use it to find me.
Dragonfall lahir. Oh, jadi dari Wax sama Asdaha, Dragonfall kebentuk. Asdaha bahasa tidak sadar. Oh, pantasan kunci nyari Dragonfall.
Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me. Towards Liyue. Towards life above ground.
Oh ya, bentar ya. Tidak. Kan Asdaha lebih kuat daripada Wax saja. Aku tidak mengakui bahwa lebih kuat darinya, tapi
he was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, he forgot.
Kan udah ada kontrak ya berarti ya. Udah dikontrak kalau lu nyerang berarti ntar disegel. Apakah kamu juga ini?
Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even a stone may tire, personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the natural order of this world. That I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it part of my duty. I must thank you both.
No worries.
Tunggu. Aku nih. Oh iya, ini nanya adanya ya.
About what?
Tentang adikku.
Oh yeah, Paimon nearly forgot. So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane.
Berarti quest Alcon tuh nyambung sama quest ini ya?
He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for.
Saudara kembarku.
Xiangli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history.
I cannot say.
Ya Allah, mager banget ya.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
I understand. But I must apologize. This is my contract.
Kontrak
You
anjir.
mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Ejda? Too painful to talk about?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. And kept my silence.
How can you be like that?
Ayatnya langsung kayak sedih.
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot go back on my word.
Aku mau caimu.
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are
Yo,
many
ilang
events
berkembang.
of ages past,
Aduh, ada dino
many
slime.
secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people, abandoned. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember.
Udah gini aja Fenty.
If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path.
Udahan ya? Ya, udahan bos. Entah ada nih quest story 3 tapi pas Zonglian lagi. Imogam gratis.
This tablet was erected by Mountain Shaper. It names Ejdaha as a terrible dragon and serves as a warning for later generations to stay away from this place, from the seal.
Manusia kan
It's a shame. There is a fine line between good and evil. If the good and evil within him could be summarized in a single sentence, well, never mind.
Ini kayak gimana ada langit bumi. Ini kayak ini aja pas Fenty quest Fenty terus pas dia di atas patung tuh udah menung dari situ. Itu 9 dapat shield karena gue mau kali. Salah soang lucu-lucu aja. Ya nge-lag dong gua. Kok nge-lag ya? Mau nge-quest cuk. Wah Genshin nge-quest cuk. Oh udah. Fenty dengan The Valiant, Zongli dengan Asdaha. Udah gak nanya Fenty ya, Fenty kan kagak ada kontak-kontakan sama sekali. Tanyain aja bang, 500 tahun lalu gimana ceritanya bang Henry ya bang. Aduh. Kok bisa baik banget bangunannya sih? Punya gue dikit bangunannya dah. Anjay. Satu kata anjay dulu. Kok orang bisa punya bangunan sih? Gue cuma punya dikit anjir. Disusun api lagi punya gue berantakan banget. B2 aku lepas lagi. B2 oh babi. Oh anjing. Oh ini ada babi. Ada babi. Oh ada babi. B2 aku lepas lagi. Oh dia dengan angin babi. Oh alah. Kayak nyangkut. Cok ngembang. Nyangkut cok. Tolong. Sumpah. Gak bisa gerak anjir. Gak bisa gerak. Gak bisa gerak. Gak bisa gerak cok. Sumpah. Ada. Udah. Akun gue di sama ini aja. Babinya digeser aja bukan bisa. Kayak babi. Apa babinya lah itu. Gua bisa ini ya, bisa farming di rumah sendiri gitu ya. Jadi lu bisa bunuh babi, terus ambil dagingnya, terus besok respawn lagi. Oh bisa naruh di atas pohon gini. Oh pohon bisa di atas ini, di atas apa namanya? di atas bangunan ini. Bisa nggak sih mati di sini? Bisa. Penjualan, jual apa ya? Oh ini ya, ini tempatnya Realm ya. Oh tempatku ini. Oh beda tempatku gunung. Bisa kesini po? Anjir udah bisa dong. Kok bisa sih? Ini level berapa cuy? Apa emang dari awal kayak gini? Mbak, sejauh apa sih? Oh sampai sini doang ya. Ini suka di atas langit buat di situ nih. Aduh masih ke bawah filial Stoikus akun Geo bos. Gua si Cubi jalan apa Cubi? Oh dia babi dia ya. Oh aku kucing sama anjing. Udah nabung dulu, nabung koin sih. Bagus ya lah, ada ini. Masuk ah. Oh bisa nggak sih bantuin orang di sini? Oh lah nggak buat perabotan, bikin dong perabotan. Punten pak. Ini kayak main The Sims aja. The Sims main Animal Crossing cuy ini cuy. Duh, anjir. Kok bisa ada ginian sih? Ini dari mana dah?
Brace yourselves.
Sumpah keren cuy. Bisa duduk. Anggap, oh ada ini yang bisa ada tempat api. Pintu. Oh belum ada kasur. Nah ini bang, ini oh ada kucingnya tuh di dalam sama dia. Oh ini berdua ceritanya. Mau mantap, mau mantap. Single bed cu. Oh ini sih uang sebelah mau aku buat uang gaming. Anjir gaming. Di siapaan? Di siapaan tuh gaming coba emang ada PC. Ini oh ini tuh bisa ditaruh di atas sini lampunya ya Allah. Gua nggak tahu cuk. Nah tuh udah tuh. Gua kasih bangunan loh. Pendek ini zone ya. Ruang gaming katanya nih. Ini udah ada mejanya nih tinggal masuk.
Rise.
Ini lampu dari sana apa bukan sini? Bentar. Gua ngecek dulu. Oh dari sana ya. Coba ke atas. Inspeksi dulu bos. Atas tuh udah bisa dibuka nggak sih? Oh nggak ada, nggak bisa dibuka ya. Ada dapur juga. Dapur di mana cuk? Emang ada 3 ruangan ya? Entah gue pertama. Lah, oh di sini ada lagi. Wah cuk, nggak. Oh bisa masak, astaga. Wah, wow. Saya tercengang. Ini di mana dah bener? Ini di sini. Bentar. Oh, ini tuh 2. Yang di sini tuh ada 2. Oh alah. Masak ah? Numpang masak. Coba. Aduh, kurang 80 primogem ya, pengen gacha 10 kali. Berarti mana primogem ya? Kurang 1 winter wind fate cuk. Aku pengen nyoba gacha di world orang. Siapa tahu bagus. Kalau aja nggak apa-apa. Yang di sini yang gratisan, yang lainnya beli atau buat. Walah. Keren cuk. Keren aja. tertata gitu loh, ada konsepnya gitu. Di sini dapur, di sini ini lah. Gue mapan nih. Asal tahu doang. Cuman tahu ini kamar dah, nggak tahu ini apa. Dapat ilmu dari mana lagi ya? Nggak ada quest ya, aduh. Oh iya, quest ini cuk. Nggak kencan sama Diona anjir. Nah, oh nggak bisa kalau pakai. Ada. Ini ada kucingnya dong. Dan deposit.
Stabilize.
Total api. Bisa duduk di sini. Ayo kita.
Yahoo!
Housing system. Survei kebutuhan. Oke, cari Mogem dulu dah sampai dapat 80. Bisa nggak ya? Ke rumahku bang. Berapa ya? 8. 7,5 8. Nggak tahu lagi. Kok bisa ada? Ini pohon bawaan apa pohon bawaan? Oh ini digeser ini. Bagus lah ini tertata cu. Tidak seperti tempat saya yang ada. Iya tadi ada buang juga kak. Aku beli di bawah teman. Iya tadi aku lihat ada buang nggak sih di atas? Di atas tadi, di atas itu tuh mana ya? Di atas bangunan, di atas tebing. Ada anjing. Guk. Gue nyangkut. Aku nyangkut, cu. Sumpah gue nyangkut loh. Oh bisa, lewat bareng bisa. Nuabat gue dah. Mantap lah. Gaming guys. Ini pengen nyoba gacha dulu tuh, sumpah gatel lagi nih. Ini masih kurang item. Ya udahlah. Baik dulu cuy. Ada sumur. Sumur. Bentar. Bisa mandi. Yang bener loh. Bentar. Aku ada sumur. Aku kayak lagi buat sumur deh. Oh enggak, cuma bisa mandi cuy. Scam aja. Pakai ini aja cu. Apa namanya? Pakai kata air aja cu, langsung cu. Nah ini mandi nih bagaimana nih?
Let me scribe.
Ini bambu deh bambu. Masih bisa. Shh ya. Gue pengen ke genteng. POCI.
Crumble.
Nih gua kan ada venti, kenapa gua nggak pakai venti? Wow, bagus sekali. Jatuh gua bodoh. Nyangkut. Astaga mas. Kita gua pasang dulu deh. Pasang batu. Sekelip. Licin banget anjir. Nah.
Quake.
Wah. Tuh ada matahari gitu. Foto dulu gua. Bagus banget cuy, cocok anjing nih alamnya sama Jongli. Ya hancur dong. Mantep lah. Jangan deh kita mati kalau jatuh semua. Ngadi-ngadian juga. Dah balik dulu ya. Weekly boss dulu cuy, belum weekly boss sama sekali. Mantap. Bye bye. Yuk, sayonara. Ribuan juga.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Launch dulu gua.
But where are those who share?
Fitur gini. Tapi aduh, ada fitur keamanan nih hoyo. Kemana ada yang kehack tuh banyak banget. Alah, boy. Waduh. Gue mau ngadi-ngadi. Lawan shield pakai party ini, bos. Ambil dulu. This opportunity quite hard to combine. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is the valid option. All farmers will be gentle. Invisible evidence. Langsung gas. Notice ada tips marketing place with young betting wild games.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
One with my blade. Submit for judgment.
You should.
Aduh, bisa gila.
Like this. You missed a shot. Towering already.
Gila.
Swift and merciful.
Maroon! Rain outlines your fate. Motion to compel. Time for your arraignment. Incinerate.
Alah.
Know my sword.
Oh, masuk mati cuy, gila di
Brightest
counter.
flames burn fastest.
Not bad.
You've got a trick.
Motion to compel.
All you do is run. No use hiding
Duel pedang kita.
Incinerate.
Boom. Mana? Salah. Tung. Oh ini, disimpan nih, mantap. Mana makanan? Quick damage.
Forth, my
blade from whence you came.
Rain outlines your motion to compel.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Maju doang ini dapat tahun
No touch. A touch of frost.
Witness the power. Incinerate.
Langsung mati tuh yang kayak gue. Gelo. Yesus. Aduh, bahaya, bos. Aduh.
One with my blade.
No, my sword.
Spirit blade. Attack.
Baboon.
Langsung mati gila.
Jury.
A touch of frost. Riptide.
You're cut above.
Cut above. Ayo dong dapat yang shot dong. Yes. Shot of legacy mantap. Jagalah senjatamu, maka senjatamu menjagamu. Sekarang lawan Andreas. Bagus banget lah bisa diskon gini ya. Apa namanya? Resinnya diskon, bos. Motion to compel. Lawan Andreas pakai ini deh.
Behold, the Princess Endeavor Talon.
The Princess Endeavor Talon.
Yeah, let's go on a big adventure.
Tak. Nggak usah pakai visual deng. Nggak apa-apa lah, support. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Crumble! Quake!
Akun gue juga kecapean. Luminence.
Solidify!
By royal decree. Boing, boing, boom! Dumpty, dumpty, go!
I will have order.
Langsung lari dong dia. Langsung mode cabul ya. Mode kabur.
Solidify! Stabilize!
Ganti party dulu. Oke. Oh, dapat ini dong gua. Dapat pedang, dapat gem solvent, buset. Nggak tahu tadi dapat apa enggak.
This weather's got me in the mood for reciting some laws.
Tadi dapat nggak ya gem solventnya? Oh enggak, gua dapat yang kali ini. Oke, lumayan oke berarti.
Let's see. Commercial Law of Lila, Chapter 27, Section 6, Article...
Langsung lah buat Zilde. Havoc Obligation.
3 stipulates that... Wait, what was it? Oh my goodness, I've completely forgotten.
Satu lagi bos. Stamga bos. Satu lagi nih sama... Dua lagi nih sama sudah. Kayaknya sudah kelas nih. Kuat nggak ya? Kuat lah. Kenapa tidak pede? Cukup 1 DPS.
No time to lose.
Depan nggak ngomong sih di sini. Masa ngomong apa gitu? Ada sodot. Mari kita pukul, bos.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Bring it on.
Mantap. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Oke, sampah. Nice, kalian deposit dulu ya. Sama resin juga belum. Kalian dulu deh, kalian deposit. Kalian isi BP dulu. You can run, but you can't hide.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Think you can get away?
Gather!
Whip tide. Sekalian dah deket kok.
Let's play.
Oh, ada babi.
Time for takeoff.
Gather!
Brace yourselves.
Bam apokalips, bung
Gather!
Yahoo! Brace yourselves.
Gang. Gang. Mana lagi ya? Oh, ini dia. Giant Cross. Ada orang nggak sih yang ini? Oh, dikit. Pada main malam ya? Boom.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Think you can get away?
You can run, but you can't hide.
Wah, kecil.
Who's next?
Who's next?
Stabilize.
Brace yourselves.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Satu lagi bos, masih BTK lah bos. Terus minggu depan tanggal berapa sih? 8 minggu depan kali ya juga habis. Pasti gue.
Time for takeoff.
Solidify.
Riptide.
Salah target dong gue nembak astaga. Malah nembak mana tahu anjir.
Bring it on.
Solidify.
Bom baku dah. Misi BP mingguan selesai. Aduh, ini gak ilmu kuensi kok bingung dapetin ya dah. Biar jadi 1000. Satu lagi lo sudah dulu deh. Ya pakai resin 60 nggak apa-apa lah ya sekali-sekali. Listrik sama es. Listrik sama es.
Let's investigate this further.
Gonna be epic.
Evil shall be dispersed.
Gini deh. Morax.
It is time, Morax. We settle this now.
Order guide you.
Teamwork is dream.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Gather.
Sangat dari atas ada di bawah ada buset dah.
Adventure time.
Dan sekali udah di bawah sana ada. Aido bukan es.
There is no atonement for 1,000 years of pain. Today, you witness your reckoning!
Solidify!
Yeah. Off we go! Let's light it up!
Benar. Bom.
Solidify!
Everybody stand back!
Disappear!
Biasa lagi bener-bener.
Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here!
Will not absolve you!
Get at him!
Rise! You stand upon your tomb, though you know it
Main
not.
kelas bos. Lord of Bishop anjir ya guys.
Experience an eon of suffering.
Boring!
Stabilize!
Berada sini anjir.
Off we go!
Stabilize!
Here!
Kelas bos, kelas bos.
Back to the earth!
Stabilize!
I'm going in!
This is order.
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
Udah 1.000 aja dan makin.
No time to
Iya lo.
lose!
Keras banget jadi ya lama.
Will not
Solidify!
Duh, nggak mau.
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Emang nggak bisa pakai kaki rendah sih.
Gather!
Bring it on!
EZ. Mau wax. Mana aja lah hadiahnya? Gue lupa ngambil hadiah ntar. Oke, dapat langsung 2 bulu, bos. Ini ayo ini buat Eulan nih. Ini buat nggak tahu siapa. Aduh, mantep banget deh. Nyaman. Oke, bos tekas terjatuh kepada Asdaha. Tapi asik kalau gini, nggak bosan gitu. Nggak lembek gitu, maksudnya nggak lembek. Keep calm. Ternyata kelas, kukira kelas, ternyata kertas aja.
No time to lose!
Yang kelas tuh enggak nih, kan jauh kita patching nggak ngotak ke.
Yep.
Ayo udah bisa patching mana nih? Event tidak ngotak. Deh susah banget lagi nih gue bisa patching nih. Kemarin nyobain. Coba kita coba lagi. Coba tuh hasilnya berbeda. Ke siapa tapi ya? Electores, Pyros, Electores sama Pyro tinggal rekomendasi ini. Aduh, mas speed efek pemulihan. Energy charge, stamina, aduh, energy charge juga lagi. Bentar, gua ini dulu deh, ngatur energy amplifier. Nah, kalau dari mouse nih. Start karakter mulai dengan dasar boleh. Berkondak gua nggak make. Setelah atau setek enggak karakter boleh mental shout enggak ini kan boleh langsung enggak boleh dibunuh kayak gini. Bisa buat Ivan malah. Siapa itu tapi ya?
Understood.
Yang jelas jangan pakai api.
You called?
Karena bakal itu. Tuh gue butuh healer. Apa sih solo kuat ya? Healer Kiki.
I'm here.
Tapi damage-nya bakal kurang sih. Bentar. Coba deh. Penasaran sumpah. Oh, apa pakai KULI ya? Coba pakai KULI. Sistem berikutnya. Ini mulai gimana caranya dah?
KULI can help.
Kita tes dulu, bisa nggak nih pakai KULI? Oh, power systemnya belum gua kurangin aja. Oh, udah. Gini sebenarnya kurang ini sih, kurang damage. Gue pakai ini, gue pakai udah nggak lompat.
I will have order.
Live! Feel this ancient power.
Guys. Boing, boing, boom! Woo!
Gather!
Blow them all up!
Blow them all up.
Hiya! Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Solidify!
Coming to be! Live!
Wheel of life. Ta-ta-ta!
Ta-ta-ta.
Hiya! Boom!
Stabilize!
Coming to be!
This is order.
Moments of birth. Live.
Stabilize.
Coming to be.
Tagas sakit banget.
Ya, boing boing boom.
Live.
Order guide you.
Burst forth.
Stabilize.
Coming to be.
Go.
Burst forth.
I will have order.
Witness my great undertaking.
Boing boing boom.
Stabilize.
Live.
Solidify.
Coming to be.
Sacred name, fortune preserver. Jumpy jump sparks and splash! Woo!
Keras banget ini, Cok.
That
Aduh,
really
mati lagi.
hurt.
No.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Boing boing boom!
Stabilize.
Burst forth. Moments of birth.
Even
Aduh, mati lagi.
bedrock can be turned to
Aduh, bahaya.
dust.
Jumpy dumpty go! Ya, la la la.
Mati juga dong ini gue.
Oi. Faster.
50 detik lagi.
Life goes on. Wow.
Burst forth.
Bisa nggak ya?
Live. Burst forth. Coming to be.
Mantap, 7.000 bos. Nggak bisa sih 8.000 itu nggak aku baca. 7.000 udah mentok ini. Gila. Mati nggak tuh kalau gue? Masuk lagi lah, ngehil bos. Gak bisa sebenarnya ya. Ini 180. Ini enggak. Terus ini. Duh, 7.000 dong. Isi bisa Mulai aja langsung. Cuma mau ngehil doang. Pagi-pagi on Genshin, Klidelis ya itu apalagi tapi kalau bukan nambang. Udah banget cuy. Sekarang kita ada job desk baru yaitu illegal logging cuy. Daripada gabut kan. Daily commission, daily selesai, misi harian selesai, langsung nambang. Udah selesai. Sumpah cuy, aku sekarang kadang-kadang kalau gabut ini aja. Dulu kan kalau gabut bener-bener bingung ya mau ngapain ya, nambang misalkan udah habis, udah nggak bisa nambang kan, langsung udah nggak ada. Ya udah sekarang tinggal datang ke pohon dah, gebuk-gebukin. Ini jadi kang nambang pohon. Lumayan kelas nih event baru nih, aduh. Tapi kelar. Nggak mau gue beli Diona. Bentar. Apa event dulu bos? Beli apa dulu ya? Wah. Oh. Ini juga kali ya? Mau beli Diona sih biar bisa 10 kriol. Ada waktu nggak bisa gue kunjungin. No event sama dengan P dan nggak apa-apa deh beli Diona deh. Nah, aku butuh konversi itu bos. Oh iya. Mending beli ini dulu sih. Gue masuk ke angka 25. Habis ini sekalian dah. Tunggu besok lagi deh. Nah, kita bisa ngegacha 10 kali bos. Bodoh amat dapetnya apa, yang penting gacha. Toko. Nah, aku pengen gacha 10 kali doang udah, habis itu gacain tuh Winfit.
Solidify.
Gacha depan pintu event.
Burst forth.
Kok nggak bisa masang sih? Anco ya?
Live.
Kita pakai emasnya Koyo. Masuk ke fragment tuh ampas tuh 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ampas bos. Sacrifice fragment buat apa? Tidak. Saya sudah punya dan tidak saya pakai. Nah, sudah ini ritualmu dan mulailah bersyukur. Bener banget aja. Sudah itu mulai bersyukur. Perlu baik belajar bersyukur nih main Genshin emang. Aku pengen nambang pohon tapi lupa nambang apa yang butuh ya. Teleport dulu kita ke teleport ke Leo dulu deh. Pengen spell habis tapi udah pegel aja main berjam-jam. Nah, masang itu. Lupa tuh mau buat apa sumpah. Ayo kita masuk ke dalam POCI. Woody Woodpecker. Wood. Halo Tubi. Lihatlah potret rumah yang berantakan. Asal naruh. Maybe Yona. Lo main dari jam berapa nih? Dari jam 6 lah, 6 lewat dikit, 6 lewat 10, 6 lewat 5. Malamnya tapi nggak bangun. Aku tuh butuh apa sih, Mbak? Pinewood, Fieldwood, vegan cheddar, Pinewood sama Fieldwood. Pinewood dan Fieldwood. Googlein dulu dah. Pinewood sama Fieldwood di mana? Genshin Impact interactive maps.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Sandalwood, Beechwood, vegan cheddar. Oh, banyak di sini Pinewood. Oh, di ini Pinewood tuh banyaknya di apa namanya? Di Stombel. Oke. Stombel, Dragon Spine. Illegal logging dulu deh. Katanya sih di stasiun nih. Di luar sana. Iya, di kanan sini. Oke, kita lewat ke sini. Tut. Oh, bentar. Gue nyari pohon dan lihat dia tutorialnya be like. POV cuk. Mencari tutorial cara ituin pohon.
Shelter. I'll be fine, but we don't want you catching a cold.
Tuh. Ada ini cuy, apa namanya? Voice line baru kalau habis cuaca ganti, terus kalau tadi di Dragon Spine juga tuh. Keren dah. Sumpah.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Bentar. Dua loli dan dua bapak.
Stabilize.
Ada. Nih, ayo kita pohon. Yang bodohnya pohon. Tapi kadang ini loh, apa kayak ini pasti nggak bisa tamang. Tapi kayak beberapa pohon yang kelihatan bisa tamang, ternyata nggak bisa. Nah kayak ini, ayo ini bisa. Nah kayak butuh. Capek-capek jadi dewa Alkon, kerjanya nambang doang sih. Tetep nggak bisa. Pakai klik bisa nggak sih? Oh bisa cuk. Oh harus dilempar, nggak bisa dipakai. Sumpah tapi paling enak tuh nambang bambu anjir. Nambang bambu tuh enak banget. Pakai claymore langsung atas semuanya. Gue udah tau gue bawa ke Dragon Spine ngomongnya wah Yukida. Oh wah Yukida apa? Itu bahasa ini ya apa? Voice line baru ya? Oh belum nyoba voice line Jepang itu ya. Coba deh menurutmu apa udah denger ini belum apa namanya voice line-nya voice line apa dub JP-nya si Yanfei aneh nggak menurutmu? Karena orang banyak yang bilang aneh tuh. Cuk dingin cuk anjing Dragon Spine angka sering banget tuh. Agak ada api dong. Oh iya. Astaga malah keluar lu. Sumpah cuk aku butuh. Anjing nggak ada ini dah. Nambang dulu bos.
Solidify.
Soalnya Onesan gak sesuai dengan kakaknya kan. Bener. Tapi ada orang bener-bener bilang cocok. Tapi kalau aku Kangen cocok sih. Terus orang pada bilangnya ya jangan suka anak kecil atau loli mulu lah. Tapi soalnya ibaratnya gini anjir, ibaratnya tuh itu kan ini ya kayak karakter muda tapi suara wanita. Ibaratnya ini Lisa tapi suara Kli gitu. Kan nggak masuk gitu. Emang agak aneh sih soalnya sih, makanya aku pas kalau biasanya kan pakai Chanifray pasti tak ganti jadi dupeng. Nggak kuat dupengnya, sumpah aneh banget. Tumben-tumbenan biasanya Mihoyo kalau tim karakter pas 10 apa namanya nge-PI karakter. Tadi gue pengen abang doang bisa gap anjir.
Burst forth.
Anesan. Alah. Soalnya kalau soal Inggris itu enak banget. Soal Inggris Chanifray itu enak banget. Cocok lah. Masuk. Soal JP-nya baru kali ini loh aku nggak suka soal JP-nya aja. Biasanya suka soal JP aja. Kalau menurut gue sih gini, udel dan paha doang nomor 1. Bangsa. Puasa, hei Anda. Tetap saja puasa. Mementingkan udel glowing. Pasti tidak menahan seorang dari melihat paha mulus dasar. Tapi itu benar sih, no debat. Anjing. Orang tuh pada off jam segini ya, besok pada malam ya. Oh enggak ada yang banyak banget. New event sebarengan pain. Coba tanya. Review event baru kan? Gimana geofishapnya? Kalau soal JP-nya Eula baru. Soal JP Eula aku setuju bagus banget. Suaranya tuh emang kayak halus. Ya cocok sama karakternya gitu kan, ada detail tuh. Suaranya enak halus.
Stabilize.
Dan giling the most annoying sih. Enggak, suara JP Eula tuh aku kayak belum dengar. Itu suara Inggris yang aku dengar nih, salah. Suara Inggrisnya enak tuh. Aku JP-nya kan belum dengar. Coba tak dengar. Sumpah suara Inggrisnya juga enak banget. Gacha Eula enggak nih, boy? Gacha lah ya Eula. Malah dia nih. Sama aja. Suruh lompat. Ulti dia cabut. Banyak emang.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Aduh. Mana lagi nih? Kayaknya banyak. Tuh udah Hiliku lagi santai kan, garuk-garuk. Kadang ada Sangga 3 gitu bunuh Hiliku. PT masih 50-an. Kalau Zhongli dulu ini mau nongol apa enggak? Oh, Zhongli dulu. Cobain lah. Zhongli itu emang sebenarnya kalau aku milih Eula Zhongli, aku milih Zhongli sih. Zhongli itu emang apa ya, bagus banget. Skillnya bagus. Petify juga mantap banget. Yang tunggilin malesnya banyak gak mana kecil gitu. Kecil lincah. Nih. Tuh Liku lagi diem doang. Tiba-tiba ngajak ribut, tiba-tiba cuma lewat padahal. 3K 9K. Oh nggak aktif resonance kan aku. Coop malah nggak kuat aku. Jadi kelas banget. Cuma Coop jadi kelas banget lah. Dengan supaya gue masuk kayak minyak. Gue nggak lah tahu gue lecet mulu cuma karena nggak punya shield yang kuat. Pahanya lecet. Astagfirullahaladzim. Makanya gacha zombie dulu boy. Entah pun kalau dapat Eula kan ya ada paha baik. Dapat achievement cuk. Dapat achievement aja nambang-nambang. Oh ya ada achievement baru ya. Udah punya paha mulus tapi dilecetkan oleh paha musuh. Andai saja aku kaya anjing. Waktu tengah terus apa ini berubah? Bisa apa harus dapat 7k sih dari yang event kelas tapi ya bisa lah. Tapi senang sih mana di event yang kelas ini walaupun ngeselin tapi ada yang baru gitu. Entah yang apa yang benar. Yang soalnya. Tuh, ini kayak pohon ini nih. Ini botak nih jelas. Bisa ada pohon-pohon yang ada apa namanya? Yang ada daunnya. Mas, SMS bener. SMS suara apa namanya? Suara sama cool. Bisa nanti gue gedein. Gue dengar.
Paimon coming in.
Buta, gue mentok 3k doang cuy, bukan yang cukup ya. 3k nggak cukup cuy, minimal dapat 5k, soalnya kan itu 4 kali ya. Terus kalau nggak salah skor maksimum 20.000, kalau mau semua dapat minimal 5k satu kali event. Soalnya sama lo kocak loh. ASMR aja. Bisa deketin dulu, biasanya nggak bisa. Ya ketahuan. Kita ganti volume dulu. Pak Hoto sini gue bantu si WD. Weh, ada yang langsung bantuin bos. Tuh bisa tuh bantuin tuh. Tadi gue ngapain? Oh ganti volume.
Paimon coming in. Paimon coming in. Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon? Paimon coming in. Paimon coming in.
Paimon bisa banget nih.
Okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Enggak mau lawan. Bentar. Sekarang udah dapet Pine Woods, gue mau nyari Pine Woods sudah, gue mau nyari tadi apa ya? Vacuum Cedar. Wah, di mana tuh? Bentar. Oh, di daun ini baik nih. Di sekitar daun winery di pinggir-pinggir. Oke, siap. Kita ke daun winery. Gusha, Mista, Gusha, Kista. Gue mau ngedit sama Diona dulu aja, lupa gue astaga. Enggak, taruh. Nguli tidak perlu ngedit, bukan ngedit sih, hangout. Nguli tidak perlu ngedit nomor 1. Bentar. Bentar, gue belum sama Diona. Lupa tuh ada dating event, aku belum semua aja. Cuman baru yang Baba sama Bennett. ngambang tebang kayu tidak perlu, ngedit nomor 1. Wah, batunya habis, bentar guys. Baterainya habis.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Have you heard?
Entah biar Villa lebih dapat dan berapa.
Drinks at the Oh, hey, it's you, The cat's tail. And just time simply starts slipping away when you're enjoying. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. It should be a piece of cake for her to whip. Oh, and not to mention, Diona is also pretty cute. Oh, no. Anyway, if you want, I'm gonna go over there and sober up a bit. I don't think I can.
Aku gantiin ya. Ganti traveler aja lah. Soalnya males ada efek-efek cahaya itu. Mantap lah.
Just what will we come across this time?
All out of ingredients. Again. Ugh! I really don't understand why these adults love to drink so much.
Because all the drinks you make are so delicious. All it takes is just one sip and they're hooked.
And I thought self-control was the most important quality of being an adult.
Well, it just so happens that self-control often...
All that means is that they're nothing but a bunch of drunkards that don't know when to stop.
Ada kucing lucu.
Hey, who you calling Kitty? Haven't you seen anyone of the cat's line bloodline before?
Oh, hello there. Are you here to visit the cat's tail?
Enggak sih, mau ketemu Diona. Aku datang untuk melihat, aku mau coba minuman spesial. Minum dan aku pengen minum guys.
Oh, you're here for the drinks? Unfortunately.
Besides, you don't look like you're even old enough to drink yet.
Aku lebih tua dari kelihatannya. Minum alkohol.
A non-alcoholic beverage? There are tons of other places in Mondstadt that serve that. But seeing as you came all the way to a tavern for a non-alcoholic drink, that must mean you have your own views about alcohol, right? Unless you just want to try a drink because you think it's the romantic thing that adults do. Those sleazy old men over there. I just don't get why everyone is so obsessed with alcohol. What's so good about it anyway?
Jangan mabok, bos.
That's enough, Diona. This traveler obviously made a trip here to have a drink. We should always do our best to satisfy the customer's needs. Consider this the tavern management's request.
Oh, all right. So one special cocktail is all I need to make, right?
Cocktail bukan ada alkohol.
Fine. Since you seem to fantasize about alcohol so much, I'll make you something that'll crush whatever dreams you had about the stuff. That way, maybe you won't become another one of those annoying and smelly old drunks over there. Though we do have some drink base and flavoring ingredients left. Since you're looking for a special drink, but considering the time, I can only make either. So, what'll it be? The drink's base or flavoring to be more unique?
Bahan perasa kali ya? Bahan perasa deh.
A drink with special flavoring, huh? Well, that'll be easy enough. I was planning on looking for some more flavor. Let's go visit Blanche first. I placed an order for some flavoring ingredients that should be ready by now.
Blanche apa anjir? Oh ini.
Welcome. Hello, Blanche. Is the order I placed last time ready yet?
Diona, let me... Yes. 15 lizard tails, 7 vials of butterfly dust.
Kenapa ada kodok anjing?
No rush on that. I'll take whatever's ready. Someone from the tavern will come to settle the bill later.
All right. Thank you for your business.
Hasil lebih telat seperti bahan alkimi daripada bahan.
Well, I did ask Timaeus before about what ingredients they use to improve the taste of alchemic metal. He mentioned things like lizard tails and crystal cores. But I think crystal cores overlap too much with the texture of ice cubes, so I chose not to use them. I have, however, always wanted to try frog mucus. According to Timaeus, it can... Now all we have left to get is some fish scales, and let's search for those in the wild. Once we have it...
Aneh-aneh sih bahannya.
I
Masak mini
guess
enggak.
I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Udah mau jam 9 ya? Jam 9 bos. Ada acara bos. Mungkin lanjut besok kali ya.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Aduh mau jauh ya, aduh mager cuk. Bentar. Ben juga belum kelar nih misinya. Gua balikan dulu. Mana sih Bennett? Nah kalau Bennett baru masih main 6. Duh masih banyak yang kunci bos. Gue balik dulu dah, kalian dah. Nah bingung tapi si Bennett nih ada pilihan-pilihan yang agak ribet.
Oh, it's you. How are you? And where are you going after this? Oh, I was just so excited to run into someone I admire. Of course, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it might look like you're just handling a. Anyway, me on the. No. Speaking of which, when you go adventuring later, if you brought, I don't. Really? You mean? Wow. Gosh. By the way, since we've got, according to my, based on how normally, after all, but since you'll be joining me, of course.
Semuanya bos.
Seems I really can look in that case. Oh yeah, I can't say it's super tasty, but I think it'd be perfect for an adventure. So, how about I show you how to make it? Oh, wait till you see. Oh, I'm really sorry. The ingredients needed for this stick, you got that right?
Entah ada gue bingung nih, dia dapat misi yang lain gimana ya? Gue pengen gue yang masak bisa nggak sih?
Which should I choose?
Is the steak. You got them. Now that we've got our ingredients, it's done. I'll pack it up and leave it with you. And
Aduh ini misinya sama banget kayak.
Which should I choose?
Coba cek. Ah ini beneran bahaya. Ini biar dapat yang atas gimana caranya sih? Ya yang luas. Coba ulang lagi. Masalah gue nih.
Oh, it's you? How are you? And where are you going after that? The name? Oh, I was just so excited to run into someone I admire. Of course, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it might look like you're just handling a bunch of. Anyway, me on. Never. Speaking of when you go adventure, if you brought, I don't. I guess you're right. Even just the but apart from going on adventures, so I really alright. I feel like whatever we do has but don't forget. So it probably.
Oh ini akan aneh nih aku banget.
Really? Look, seems like the rumors are all true. So.
Bagaimana kita bikin
Cool, that would be nice.
Ah ini dia pilihan yang lain.
Planning to stock up on some adventure. Oh, sorry. I'm back to talking about adventuring again. You must think I'm. Oh.
Ya,
how about
berkurang
with
dong.
wind? Let's go.
Ya, berkurang dong love-nya nggak apa-apa dah. Oh, nggak sih love-nya itu? Sampai jumpa.
Marjorie!
Oh, hello, Bennett. I haven't.
No, it's. What? Oh, I was just checking in to see if the stuff.
You mean Herman's custom adventure?
That's right! An adventure map drawn personally by Herman, the great adventurer.
Well, it did arrive, but unfortunately, the cart tipped over in a puddle on the way here.
Anjir Albert.
Most of the goods were fine, but since the adventure map wasn't inked.
What? Oh, shoot. That's such a shame. Oh, I've been looking for. Okay. Well, do you have any alchemists? I've been thinking about replacing the old goggles on my head for a long time. When you wear them, you can see all the elements, even the slightest traces of elemental energy.
Oh, I'm afraid I talked to that alchemist Timaeus.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Ya Allah, sedih banget bener.
Well, how about some slime gel gloves? No matter what the weather, they can grip onto rock when climbing.
Those do exist. Unfortunately, we sold out of them just yesterday. They're quite...
It's okay. Don't let it bother you. Oh, hey, we've been hanging out for a while now.
Asik, ditraktir Bennett. Oh iya nih, ada langsung nih. Pesanan with wind comes glory. Lah terus kalau es lagi apa anjir? Pas lagi apa ya? Udah kebuka dulu deh. Oh tadi ada pilihannya, tadi lupa gua. Disuruh jalan keluar kota.
Oh, how are your event? And where are you going after this? The names... Oh, I was just so excited to run into someone... Of course! If I'm being honest, yeah, it might look like you're just handling... Anyway, me on the... no, speaking of... When you go adventuring later, if you brought... I don't want...
Kita bisa melakukan hal lain.
I guess you're right, but apart from so I really alright. But so it
mana ya? Aku tidak keberatan.
That so where we
keluar sana.
That's a good for someone like me. I mean, I'm not on the same level as Fischl, who is also in the Adventurers Guild. Oh, I know this gorgeous place. It's got a great Mondstadt feel. Awesome. Shall we?
Nah, udah kan kebuka semuanya nggak sih? Nah, udah kebuka semuanya nih. Tamat. Udah selesai deh, bisa. Udah jam 9, udah dulu. Makasih semuanya, dadah. Mantap sekali.